Hutch. Going out, having some fun. Anyway, I'm making this video about my pups. I'll give you some clips of my other crew, my German Shepherds, and give you a little story behind it. But more or less, sorry about my appearance, but I was working. You can see I'm sweaty out. Anyway, I was doing some yard work earlier. Anywho, so the story behind today's video is quite personal. A friend of mine, a supporter, and also, hang on, patron of mine, have been dealing with some very unfortunate situation. His dog missed. I believe it's like a border collie or some kind of shepherd. I'm not really sure of the breed, but like a shepherd collie, English shepherd perhaps. You can check him out on Instagram. I have links and all that provided. His dog was freaking poisoned. And as best as it sounds, believe me, I actually have dealt with something like that personally. Long time ago, before I moved to US, 1992, 93, I had a dog, German Shepherd, named Demon. It was my dog. It was like my best friend, you know. Got him when I was like 12 or 13, you know, and so on. Then I had to leave him behind when I was migrating, moving to US. I just couldn't bring a 100-pound dog with me to who knows where. You know, I was going to live with my uncle, so we weren't sure what sort of living conditions, you know. I couldn't burden someone with a 100-pound dog. Anywho, so I left him behind with my grandma and grandpa, and they took really good care of him. He had a free, you know, range and a lot of space and a really tight bond. Hang on. He created a real tight bond with my grandma. And, you know, they would go for walks and things like that. But one unfortunate day, all the dogs in the neighborhood, in a neighboring area, I should say, were poisoned all at once, including Demon, my German Shepherd. A couple of St. Bernards and American, oh, it's a Polish mountain dog, looks like Pyrenees. Yeah, they were all poisoned because someone was planning a heist on a neighboring, I don't remember what they were, but some sort of stoning or mining operation they had there. And sure enough, somebody thought that getting rid of the dogs that could alarm, you know, their mischief to anyone would be a first step. So they did. They poisoned them. And what happened was a close friend of mine who went to check on the dogs, you know, check on the whereabouts of my grandpa and see what the hell's going on. Obviously, I was majorly concerned hearing that my dog was poisoned. Later to learn that he died in excruciating pain. The animal was in so much pain, he dug himself a 3-foot literally hole and crawled into it and died there. So for anyone that has committed this deed and poisoned my dog or any dog, my friend's dog recently, you know, the mischievous or evil act will not go unpunished. Believe me, my friend, Mother Nature finds a way to equal things out. So, well, let's just say we may not witness it or ever find out, but I'm sure whoever it was is gonna get his in the end. And to my friend and his partner, his dog, companion, I wish you well. Hi, here we are. Just arrived to pick up London. Here's Zoil. Where's Demon? Oh, he's laying down back there. There he is. Demon and Zoil. Shiva. And Aziza. Yep. We're all here, headed home right after we get London. So here's one more thing that I wanted to kind of bring it up in reference to, you know, the unfortunate event. There's a good tip that I have sort of implemented after learning, you know, and like the entire experience had taught me one thing, is to perhaps train my dogs not to take food from anyone. Just simply, you know, teach them not to take food, as they are, you know, that way less susceptible to any, you know, to ever consuming any food they find, or, you know, things like that, only when you give it to them. So it's just perhaps a good, you know, idea. All right. Boy and his dogs. Reminds me of good old days when I was a kid. I had a dog that would accompany me everywhere and give me the confidence to discover the world. Ask your friends or even strangers to help you train your dog not to take food from strangers. Obviously, you have to sort of create the scenario and then repeat it a few times for the dog to understand. But it is well worth it. So give it a thought, give it a try, my friends. Hey, so don't forget to hit the subscription button and the notification button so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Thank you so much for stopping by, for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.